3 wins on the spin. Tra la 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 la. I don't know what's happened, but suddenly we look like a football team. It's very, very peculiar, but hey, there you go. Let's have a look at what's happened, and you can see that there's a pattern in that all three of our games that we've won, we have won by a single goal. This game in particular against Cardiff City, Guerrero getting on the score sheet. We had to play Graben on the right hand side of the attacking three, and it actually paid off for us in massive style. The ball, a 1-2 between himself and Guerrero. He played Guerrero through with a beautifully weighted pass, and all Guerrero had to do was look up and slot the ball away, and so he did, leaving us with another 3 points in the bag. Today's game is against Luton Town. It's at the City Ground. It should be, hopefully, another good day for us. Let's go and have a look at who's going to be playing for us. Tyler Blackett actually got a game last time out with Yuri Ribeiro not feeling particularly 100%. Ribeiro, however, is back and fit, as is everybody else. So it looks like we're going to have the full complement playing for us today. Um, I'm wondering whether I should start with this formation with the two at the back, or if we should instead go for what has been working for us in the later stages of games and have Harriata play alongside Freeman as a second attacking midfielder. I feel like I want to do this, and so I will. Why not? Reds versus whites with blue and orange. Luton have got an eclectic mix of colours for their kits. Gotta love them for it. So, fingers crossed, this could be another good result and a good performance for us. Really, I'm after the performance. The result is. It would be lovely to get, but the result is kind of secondary to the performance. I want the team playing well, and they have been playing in fits and starts. Let's put it that way. As Arta spreads it out to Ribeiro. Sammy Amiobi immediately going for the pass, but he doesn't get there, and the ball goes out of play for a throw-in to Forest within a couple of minutes of the start of the game. Oh, that's too heavy. Held down the R2 button there, hoping that Freeman would spin on the ball and be able to whip one in on his left foot. But it wasn't to be, unfortunately. Now Ruddock over the top for Collins. Two players come together, but the referee says nothing about it. And so we can make our way down the pitch with Graben. Dinked over the top for Amiobi, plays it back to Graben again. Sorry, Graben, I've missed out an R there. And that's good defending from McKenna. Just mops up nicely. Freeman. Oh! I thought that was in for a second. I really did. Lovely 1-2 between Freeman and an unnamed player for whom I don't have the knowledge to name yet. I'm going to say Harriata. Ball played up the pitch. McKenna underneath it. Wins the header. Here's Arta. Looked to try to lob one over the top. It didn't really work out for him, but it was a nice attempt. Just played down. It was no one in midfield to pick that one up. Yeah, he was just chased down a little bit too quickly to be able to do anything with it, unfortunately. Ball through to Graben. Couldn't get onto it. Colback. Arta now. Arta. Taking pot shots from long range. They're acting like the game is already won. It's very dangerous. Colback is not the biggest of players. Unsurprising that he lost out in that aerial duel. Here he is at the back, though, distributing out to Worrell, one of the two centre-backs on the pitch today for Nottingham Forest. Jenkinson plays it through for Grabban. It's a good ball. Grabban into the middle. Amiobi. Oh, my word, Amiobi! An absolutely stunning finish from Sammy Amiobi. A man whose name tickled a couple of Geordies that I once met. They said, you know, Shola Amiobi, he's got a brother. Do you know what his name is? Sammy Amiobi. Something about that name tickled them, and with their Toon accents, it tickled me as well. Sammy Amiobi. What a finish that is from the youngster, though. Shola's younger brother, one of many Amiobi brothers plying their trade in the Football League over the years. Oh, and coming in off the crossbar makes it all the sweeter. What a finish for the young man there. And a cross from Grabban of some exceptional quality and precision. McKenna looking to win the ball there. Grabban wins the header. Amiobi looking for one over the top. It's into him. Did he get a second? No. His left foot nowhere near as accurate as his right. It was a lovely ball over the top, though. They weren't expecting it. Those are the ones that do the most damage, are the ones that you don't expect. Much like boxing, it's the punch that you don't see that knocks you out. Here's Worrell. Plays it out to Harriata. Not the most imaginative pass, but they don't always have to be. Grabban. Oh, Grabban! What a finish. Forest are turning on the style today. He just had enough time to get the ball out from under his feet. And then he swung his left at it. This cutback from Arta really was what stirred it up. But my lord, what a finish from Lewis Grabban. Do believe that's his first of the season. We've got away with that one. Here's Amiobi rampaging forward. No one can catch him. Arta takes a deflection. Could go out for a corner here. And it does. Freeman with the corner. Whips it in. Colback underneath. Grabban with the header, but it only goes as far as Collins, and now there's the potential for a break on here. Collins wastes the opportunity, though. It's a poor pass. Luton have got the opportunity here if they can. No. Grabban, he's got another one. It's 2 for Grabban. It's 3 for Forest. And Luton are sinking without trace here. The decision to start with 2 attacking midfielders seems to have paid off for the manager here. Oh, hello, Luton are in here, over the top of the... Oh, it's a good goal. It's a very good goal. Cornick dinking it over the top of the keeper. Didn't have much time to think about it. Instinctual finish. Look at this, the ball over the top. And the finish just floating it above the goalkeeper into the roof of the net. It's really hard to be angry about conceding a goal like that one. My word. Excellent finish. Freeman should get to that, and does. Harry Arter. That'll be a throw into Luton. Really has been an excellent first half from Forest. The only real fly in the ointment has been that goal that they've conceded. But yet again, it was a goal of such incredible guile and vision. It's really difficult to hold it against them. Luar. Another name which is synonymous with Newcastle. And there's the half-time whistle. Amiobi and 2 from Graben, putting Forest into a 3-0 lead before Luton hit back with a wonderful finish from Cornick. It's the kind of performance that Nottingham Forest have threatened but have never quite put together until today. At the City Ground at half-time, it's Nottingham Forest 3, Luton Town 1. I'm so happy with that despite the fact he's on a hat-trick, I'm going to throw Guerrero on in Graben's place just to give him a rest, because he's a little bit tired, the lad. And Cafu, he's an interesting player to me, and he matches up best with Harry Arter, so I'm going to throw him on in Arter's place. I'm going to make him into a central midfielder, but inhabiting the same place, so he probably won't get forward as much. But there was something about his little performance when him and Taylor came on in the previous match that I just want to see a little bit more of him. He could no doubt play as an attacking midfielder, and with enough time in the role, as you guys know, or as you might not know, if you play a football player out of position. Ooh, hello. Good take by Freeman. Not a good pass though. If you do play a player out of position, they can actually pick that position up and become better at it. So that might be something that I'll look to do with Cafu, is perhaps utilise him as an attacking midfielder. Guerrero. Amiobi. Off. How did that not go in? It was almost too good of a finish. You can hit it too cleanly sometimes. Oh, Amiobi points to where he wants it. He makes a meal of everything afterwards. Unfortunately, he's a good finisher, but he's not the most manoeuvrable. Fast in a straight line. Oh dear. But his close control, not the best. Colback, lovely. Guerrero. Similar story for Guerrero, really. Ooh, dear oh dear. I don't know what I did there with Cafu. Just ran him straight into trouble. That's not the player's fault. It looks like we've given away a free kick here, despite the fact that I didn't actually apply any kind of tackle. It's literally just two players coming together. Somehow he's won a free kick. Hopefully we don't concede from this, otherwise it will be squeaky bum time. The ball does its job. It's good to see. Freeman advances, trying to win the ball a little bit further away. Collins is holding up very nicely here. Gets it out to Galloway, into the middle, goalkeeper punches. Cafu with the header, Jenkinson. Freeman can't do anything with it, it's shot at him at a rate of knots. Wins the ball, he gives away a free kick. Come on, Wall, do your job. Oh, only partially. Goes out for a corner. Forest will have to be on their guard here. Ball whipped in. Goalkeeper gets to it, but only manages to tip it over the goal for another corner. Oh, that's a very good header. Was never really going to get through. Well shepherded by McKenna. Didn't have to win the header so much as just make sure that it wasn't won by his opposite number. Down the line for McKenna, who runs onto it. Oof. Look to nutmeg his opposition. And this could be trouble. Collins is in here. And Worrell does very, very well to cut across and take the ball off the man. Amiobi, space to run into. Puts it across. Lolly couldn't get there in time, unfortunately. We'll look to make another change if we can. We have one left. We don't really have anyone that can play left back. Jenkinson can play left back, but Christie is looking absolutely awful. Don't want to risk him. Okay, let's throw Taylor on for Amiobi. If indeed the ball goes out between now and the end of the match. Dear, Freeman caught between a rock and a hard place there, and there wasn't much he could do about it other than try and squeeze the ball out. I don't know honestly which way that it's gone our way, although I wouldn't have been surprised if it had gone the other way. That was one of those, everyone gets tangled up amongst each other. You can't really see an obvious foul. Let's just toss one up there, see if we can cause a bit of havoc. Freeman underneath it. Can he win the header? No, he cannot. Cornick. Alright, McKenna's going to go to him. And he does very well. Lolly's through here. Oh, it's an easy goal for Lolly. And that completes the rout. It's 4-1 Nottingham Forest. Lovely through ball played in there by Guerrero. And all Lolly had to do was make the angle and apply the finish. The goalkeeper didn't even move until the shot was already past him. I'm going to enjoy this as much as I can because I very much doubt that we'll have many easier games than this all season long. He's done well with his strength there. Colback does well to get in the way of the ball. Wins it back from a second player. Here comes Taylor. He's just going to hold the ball up now. Through to Freeman, who's lost his man. Cross into the box. Guerrero. Oh, it was so close. So very close to a fifth. And that's the final whistle. It's been an excellent day's football here at the City Ground. Nottingham Forest really turning on the style. 4-1 they run out here, winners today. I think we're going to have to stick with that formation for the next match, you know. Lewis Graben walking away with the Man of the Match award. No surprise there whatsoever. Shola Amiobi only getting a 6.5 despite that acrobatic opener in the first half. The defence getting 5s across the board. Can't massively argue with that, but I would have liked to see them get a little bit more credit for their efforts today. Here's the rest of the results from today's matches. Huddersfield Town putting in a really good performance against Cardiff City, coming out 4-2 winners. Preston North End giving Wickham an absolute hiding. I don't think Wickham are going to be very, very happy. And Bournemouth winning at home against Coventry, 3-1. Some really good performances from the other teams in the league here. And you can see that with that run of 4 wins, we are now in brilliant position of 6th place in the league. We are in the playoff places, and I did confirm before the start of the first episode, I should have said actually, that there is a playoff in the Sky Bet Championship in PES. So 6th is enough, although 1st or 2nd would be better. 4 points off 2nd, 7 points off the lead. Bournemouth appearing to run away with it somewhat, with Norwich the only team really within touching distance. And so that's going to do us for another episode of The Forest Job. Until next time, when I don't know who will be playing. I'll tell you what, let's come back for the Clough Derby, shall we? Nottingham Forest versus Derby. It's a classic. And not only is it a classic, but it is the game that everybody that holds Brian Clough in such high regard for looks forward to the most. Until next time, thank you very much for watching. Take care. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.